It's Friday, time for another edition of Feel Good Friday, where we try to find little meanings in everyday life. Today's message is going to be about going that extra mile. Now, as last week I talked about losing my friend, and I attended his funeral on Tuesday. Now, the first thing that just stands out about Russell is he is a die-hard Boston Bruins fan. Oh, he loved his Bruins stuff, and he always wore his Bruins stuff to work, and he had Bruins flags on his vehicle. Yeah, he was a New Englander at heart. I don't know why, but he was. So I thought, if I'm attending his funeral, what could I do that would be special for the moment? And I thought the logical thing was to wear a Boston Bruins uniform. Now, problem is I don't own one, and I wanted to pay tribute to him, but I certainly didn't want to pay over $200 for a jersey. But I wanted to go that extra mile. So I contacted my neighbor. His household is a hockey family extraordinaire, and asked if he knew where I could get a cheap, used jersey. And he said he actually knew somebody who owned one. So he went the extra mile to contact his friend. He went and he drove to his house, picked up the uniform, and brought it back to me. Yeah, he went the extra mile. Whoever lent it to me certainly went the extra mile. But what happened when I went the extra mile? I went to this funeral. There's about 6 people that I worked with all together. And everybody said, I just knew you'd be doing that, Colin. And I don't know if that's a compliment, maybe it's a subtle insult, but you know, it's just Colin being Colin. But what I liked about the fact that I went the extra mile is a complete and total stranger came up to me before the service had started. He introduced himself. He said he was Russell's brother-in-law, and I told him that I worked with him, and he's a diehard Bruins fan, and I told him I went to the effort to get this. And he said, you know, that's very kind of you. And I like that. You know, even when somebody has passed away, if you go that little extra effort to at least respect their memory, I think that is, I don't know if the word's kind, but he said it was kind, and that made my day. And I say unto you, whenever the opportunity is, go that little extra mile, because it's actually an act of kindness. And another good act of kindness is to have a great week.